The here and now are very interesting because the now partakes both of time and eternity.
Mm-hmm.
It exists at the intersection of the two. Mm-hmm. And the here partakes of both space and the infinite. Let's start with time. From a conventional point of view, on the line of time, there is an experience that we refer to as now. It is the moment now. Mm-hmm. So from the point of view of time, the now is a moment. But actually, in our experience, the now is not a moment. For instance, how many nows have passed since you and I have been having a conversation?
No, that's just...
How many nows have passed in your life?
Yeah, it's always now.
It's always now. In fact, we never leave the now. We've never even left the now and visited the past or the future. No one's ever experienced the past or the future. So in our actual experience, the now is not a moment that is sandwiched between the two vast spaces of the past and the future. The now is the ever-present, not the... time is not everlasting. The now is the ever-present. So from this point of view, the now is written with a capital M. The now is eternity. From the point of view of time, the now is a moment. So the now is the place where time and eternity intersect. And that is why in the spiritual traditions, the now is a portal through which we pass out of time into eternity. Now, just do exactly the same exercise with space. It's more difficult with space. First of all, recognize that the only experience you have ever had is here. Just as we never experience the past or the future. We can think about the past or the future, but we only do so now. So ask yourself the question, the place that you call over there, have you ever been there? If I were to ask you now, stand up and go over there, would it always be here? Would your experience always be here? Or would you leave the here? Has anybody ever left the experience we call here and visited the place we call there? No, here is always... And isn't the experience of here always the same experience? In other words, here is not a place in space, just as now is not a moment in time. Here is the infinite, just as the now is the eternal. It's the infinite here. The here is not a place in space. All space takes place here, not here, a place in... We can't indicate it. I say here, but I don't mean here. Here. So, but just as now is the intersection of time and eternity, so here is the placeless place at which this point in space where we seem to be located intersects with the infinite. So that the here, the placeless place we call here is the place at which we pass out of space into the infinite. We don't even pass out of it. The place we call here is the infinite. It just appears as space to our limited perceiving faculties. We don't exist in time and space. We are not in time and space now. This is eternity. This is the infinite. The place at which we eternally are is the infinite, the only place where anything ever is. It's not a place in space, it's not a moment in time. Time and space are just how the one eternal infinite reality to our impoverished perceiving faculties. Remember William Blake, life's dim windows of the soul distort the heavens from pole to pole and cause us to believe a lie when we see with, not through the eye. Life's dim windows of the soul, that's our eyes, the dim windows of the soul. Life's dim windows of the soul distort the heavens. Heavens is reality. Life's dim windows of the soul distort the heavens from pole to pole and make us to believe a lie when we perceive with, not through the eye.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful, so beautiful, so much understanding condensed into a few lines. Well, I take 10 minutes to explain it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.